Are we ready for some physics? Because today we're solving the ultimate equation of existence. Is man God? Buckle up, it's going to get Einstein-y in here. Now we all know Einstein's equation, E equals mc squared. E stands for energy, or God. We decided that God is energy. M is matter. Men, human beings, you and I. C is the speed of light. Now, the speed of light is already pretty fast, but if you square it, you're going to make it really fast. So, speed. Fast. Now, if you want to find out who we are, we want to get to M, what we have to do is to divide each side of the equation by c squared. So we're going to take E divided by c squared equals mc squared divided by c squared. Now these two get nulled, which brings us to m equals E divided by c squared. Wait a minute. Does this mean that man is God slowed way down? And this, my friends, is the proof from Mr. Einstein himself. This is why spiritual awakening often feels like speeding up, because as you raise your frequency, you're literally vibrating closer to the original state, God. Any questions? Put them in the comments. But I am just getting started. So we're going to pretend that this board right here is God, cosmic consciousness, the infinite field of possibilities. But it's too boring to be just a board, so we're going to think of it as being an ocean. So since God is infinite and it's everywhere, we're going to pretend that this ocean is infinite and it's everywhere, because this is what God is. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some different colored markers and we're going to make some bottles in here. Draw some bottles in here. Don't judge. My drawing abilities are not as wonderful as they could be, but that's okay, because this is not a contest. I'm not winning any prize for drawing. So these bottles right here wandering around are you and I and everybody else around us and everybody we know, and your dog and your cat and whatever, right? So every one of these bottles is filled with water. Okay? And all of these bottles are walking around, floating around, thinking that, oh, I am so different, I am so special, I am wonderful. Okay? Now, they're all different. One has a label. The other one has a little chain. The other one has a very special cork. The other one, purple. The other one has a little cover around it. There's all kinds of special bottles. Everybody's different. Everybody acts differently. Everybody thinks that they are wonderful. Every bottle thinks that they are separate from the ocean. You and I both know that this water right here inside each one of these bottles is from the oceans. But the bottles don't know it, because you know why? They have a cork on top of them. And they think that they are different. They are separate from the ocean because the cork keeps them separate. Because the cork keeps them from feeling that connection with the ocean. You see? Let's pretend that suddenly one of these bottles gets a crack in it. What happens to it? It breaks. It breaks. and it just falls to the bottom of the ocean, right? So it just goes, it disappears. The bottle goes away. The bottle goes away, you see? Now what happens to this water right here? This amount of water that was inside the bottle, what happens to it? Some people believe that you can take this amount of water and put it in another fresh new bottle. Now you tell me, can you do that? Because I don't think so. Because the moment the bottle breaks, this water that was inside the bottle starts blending in beautifully with the ocean. And you can't just take it and go, let's plop it into another bottle. No, you can't. And here's the kicker to this whole thing. The moment one of these bottles realizes that the only thing that stops them from feeling the connection to the ocean, and they remove their cork, they pop the cork. They pop the cork. What happens? The water from the ocean comes inside them, and their water goes outside of them, and they feel one with the cosmic consciousness. They realize that they are one with a divine substance that permeates the inner and the outer spaces of every particle of the universe. What is the cork, you ask? Fear, limiting beliefs, the illusion of separation. This is what is stopping us, humans, from seeing, from feeling, from tasting, from touching the essence that God is within us. We believe that we are insignificant when in fact we are the infinite cosmic field. We are, my beloveds, the ocean in a drop. Now, you might be sad, some of you, thinking that, oh, that's too bad that I don't get to reincarnate, because maybe I just get another chance at it, another shot at it, another crack at it. But I'm here to tell you, you might lose another incarnation, but you, my beloved, are in every one of these bottles. You lose a reincarnation and you get the entire ABC liquor store. How about them apples? What do you think? Are you ready to pop the cork? Or are you going to be continuing to float around pretending you are just a bottle? I love you.